Hi there, it's Noelle CoStar here with NoWellness.com, and I want to talk to you guys today about adopting an attitude of gratitude. You know, 'tis the season in the United States anyway, where our attention is drawn towards being grateful. Thanksgiving is this up and coming week, but I want to talk more about what adopting and practicing an attitude of gratitude can actually do for you. So, studies show that when you bring a conscious, consistent effort to being grateful, and it can be for lots of different things. It could be for things in your physical body, it could be for other people, it could be for, your job, your community, all different things. You can be grateful for so many things. But when you make a consistent, conscious effort to practice this, you have all kinds of amazing benefits. One of them being that you are less depressed, for sure. The other one being that you have a higher self-esteem. So these are two amazing, just right off the get-go, reasons to do it. Who doesn't want to have a higher self-esteem and have less depression in their life? But also, when you do these, you become more connected to your higher self. And if you don't know what your higher self is, I'm going to do another video on that topic. But this is the part of you that is guiding your intuition, that is directing you here. And sometimes you can hear it loudly and sometimes you can't. But when you practice an attitude of gratitude, you open your heart center, you open your heart chakra and expand that energy, and you become more connected to everything, all things here on the planet and all things that are in the unseen. So, really, really, really good to practice it. But I want to ask you a question. Have you ever been so grateful or in so much of a state of appreciation that it moved you to tears, or that you got a lump in your throat, or that you felt profoundly moved, like really a whole body physical sensation? Because if that's never happened to you, then I will just say you're probably not practicing gratitude nearly enough, okay? Gratitude is an investment. It's a very great investment, but there's two ways that you can make this investment. You can invest with time and you can invest with action. So one way that you can do an investment of time is to sit down 5 minutes a day, maybe start a notebook that's specific for this, and every day maybe put a timer or a 5-minute song on that, just let it play and just free write and go ahead and list everything that you could feel appreciation for, everything that you want to call attention to that day. And it could be, I'm so grateful that my legs are working today and that I am walking around on them. I know I broke my ankle and was non-weight bearing for 6 months, and every day I was bringing my attention to how thankful I was that my body, all the other parts were working, because I had never been so clear before that this is something I should be grateful for, So it can be parts of your body, because a lot of times we bring attention to what isn't working. We feel pain. We say, my shoulder's hurting. It's not working properly. We have stomach problems and we say, what did I eat? What did I do? Why is my body not working properly? We drink alcohol and then we say, I've got a headache and why is my body not working properly? And so it is so important to bring attention to what is working. And you can do that through appreciation, writing it down. Same within your career, same within your relationships, same within your relationships with everybody, your spouses, your children, your friends, your parents. If you spend every day bringing one merit of something that you can appreciate in somebody, and maybe you don't care for that person too much, or maybe you've had a falling out or they rub you the wrong way, If you can bring one thing into a journal every day that you could potentially appreciate about this person, I can't even tell you what this will change and how they will show up differently, how you will show up differently. But you don't have to believe me. This is a challenge I'm setting to you. You do your 5 minutes a day. When you take this time to retrain your brain to look at these things that are positive aspects, then you align and meet up with more and more positive aspects, more and more things that you have the opportunity to appreciate. And it's a beautiful thing. The next way, the second way you can invest is in taking action. So when you sit down and you write these things out, and it's important to write it out, it's important to say it out loud, but I think it's really important to write it out because you're making a huge statement to the universe. You are making a huge statement to source energy that you are putting this in writing out into the universe. And it's bigger than just toiling around, and our mind is so abstract. So, okay, which ways can you take action? Well, you can say, who can I show appreciation to? And maybe it's not do 20 people at one time, but maybe you pick one person or 2 or 3 people a month that you go, I really want to make it a point to let them know that I value them and I appreciate them in my life. And here are the ways that they add value to my life. This goes so far to making great relationships with people. And, I bet you really appreciate when you hear somebody tell you that you're of value. And so don't take it for granted that people know that or know what you are thinking or feeling in your heart. So pick some people, pick some who's that you can take action on every month. And then you can also go, how can I appreciate myself? Because this is a very important step. A lot of times we're valuing other people and not valuing ourselves. So in what ways can you stop and appreciate yourself, and how can you do that? Maybe for me, sometimes I appreciate myself by getting on my yoga mat and meditating. And that's how I show appreciation to me, by showing up for myself. Sometimes I want to show appreciation to God or source energy or a higher power. And so I'll make it a point to maybe light a candle and walk around my room and speak out loud and communicate appreciation. And maybe I'll say, and for you, to show you how much I appreciate you, I'm going to sew something in to your people. And so I might say, I'm going to do a free book group, or I'm going to do a free class on this, because I want to give to people what I have to offer, and I'm doing that in your name. And that's how I'm showing appreciation. Okay. So, and sometimes you can show appreciation to the earth. That's another who. How is the earth showing up for you? How are you supported here? A lot of times we're looking around and we're seeing, the sky, or the ozone, global warming, the water's bad, the air's bad, everything is terrible, we're killing the earth, and all of that's true. But the earth has been supporting us forever, and so how can you go, well, one time a month, I'm just going to take a walk or go to the beach or go skiing, whatever it is that you're out in nature, and I'm going to spend some moments being grateful that I have this view, that I can watch these animals play, that I can breathe in this air and know that everybody else here is also breathing the same air as me. We are connected. You know what I'm saying? So taking those moments and becoming grateful expands your energy and has amazing health benefits. Okay, so Ways that you can do this with people. You can, maybe appreciate somebody with a gift. Sometimes you can appreciate somebody with a phone call, with an actual conversation, and give them 15 minutes of your time. Sometimes it's a coffee, sometimes it's a written note. And you might be like, oh, I'm somebody, I don't write notes. I'm not like a card person, or I'm not like a phone call person. I like to text. It's not about what you like to do or not. It's about going, I'm going to take this action to appreciate this person because I know that this is going to affect them in a positive way. And when you do those things, believe me when I tell you, your energy changes. Something inside of you grows and expands in ways that you can't possibly know unless you're doing it on the regular, okay? So I challenge you to take the next 21 days and really do this. Really become conscious of your attitude of gratitude. And in 21 days, please, please, please write me, DM me. If you want, you can comment. Tell me what happened for you, because I know that so many amazing things are going to happen to you, and you're going to have buttloads of stories. And so please, please tell them to me. I would love to hear them. I would want so much to hear about your success. I appreciate you. I love you. And I hope that you have a beautiful holiday week next week if you're in the States. And if you're not, I still hope that you have a beautiful week, okay? And take those 5 minutes that you're scrolling, that you're doing nothing, mindlessly flipping through channels, or, just not really doing anything of value. And take 5 minutes and do this. Write down what you appreciate, because the number one investment that you can make is in you. It's not in some other crazy thing. It is in you. All right? So I love you. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to this channel.